What's up, y'all? What's up, everybody? I mean, really, what's good? What's going on? Give a big shout out to the YouTube community, all the subscribers on this channel, everyone that continue to support, even outside of this channel, that still show support on other platforms of social media, so to speak. You got Snapchat. I mean, you got Facebook fan page going strong, I mean, everything's looking good, But, I just appreciate all the love and support through everything, that everybody gives, Because, I mean, I still get people that occasionally watch a video that ain't even, on or subscribe to this channel, but they'll occasionally hear about a video, go check it out, and be like, hey, man, that's cool. Like what you doing, Just because I don't always get a comment on a video here, or don't get, big likes on it like somebody else, doesn't mean I still ain't getting support about what I'm doing. I mean, as I've said before, and I can say it again, there's a lot that happens and goes on behind the scenes nobody knows about. Because most people don't always talk about that. Look at M, look at Snoop, look at 50, look at the Count from Count's Customs. Anybody knows who that is, or Gas Monkey Garage or anything like that. Yeah, you see a lot of things that happen, but you don't see a lot of things that happen because people don't always talk about what's going on behind the scenes and what's happening back there, you know what I mean, or what's going on. Because, I mean, there's a lot to talk about, there's a lot to, describe and get into and go on about that a lot of people just don't talk about, but it is what it is, But anyway, and we get this video started off right, show you, as always. You know how I get fueled up. Show support for a great drink, good company, whatever. But I've always been more into the Pepsi products anyways than I have anything else. Shoot for a second, But, I mean, it is what it is. But, I want to say, though, I hope everyone is well. Hope everyone is being safe. Hope everyone is staying blessed through all this, because I've said it before, and I can say it again. I think a lot of people just overreact to all this, I think a lot of people just take it a little much overboard, But, I mean, I feel like with something like this, if you're going to catch it, you're going to catch it. If you're not going to catch it, you're not going to catch it. But the weather been lately up and down, where 1 minute it'd be up in the 60s and 70s, a day or two later it'd be down in the 40s for a minute, come back up, and it'd be rainy, kind of chilly and stuff, I mean, that's good. I mean, that's good weather right there for anybody to catch a cold or a decent little heart of the flu or whatever, It's going to happen. But a lot of people that start catching a little something like that, they always automatically want to think, oh, man, I got corona, I got to run in, because they start freaking out, thinking they got symptoms of what it is, and they get in there and get tested to find out they don't have it. Or maybe the hospitals or the doctor says they might have a mild case of the corona. So we got to check you out and make sure you're good before we let you go, I think too many people just freaking out. But the worst thing you see out there, is all these people, that be wearing gloves, which is nothing wrong with wearing gloves and wearing masks and different things like that, or people carrying sanitized wipes with them. But you see it all over the place where people take this shit off and they just throwing it down somewhere. Like they got no respect for their country or nothing like that. They're just going to throw this stuff down wherever they at. You see it all over. Gas station parking lots, sidewalks, off the curb into the grass or anywhere. People just throwing this stuff down and just getting rid of it, Throw it out somewhere. I mean, like, it's going to hurt you to take an extra few steps or however many to wherever it's at to throw something in the garbage can or a trash receptacle or whatever you want to call it. And do it right, I mean, come on. It is what it is. But, I mean, I feel like, that's the bigger cause of a lot of things right there, because somebody's got to come along and pick that stuff up, and then they're exposing yourself to the germs and the things you had. And I think a lot of that stuff right there is what's causing, people to get sick and people to pass things around, because people are unhealthy. You know, they're not really taking care of things properly, you know. And that's a bigger cause of what's happening with all this going on right here. I mean, it ain't got to be due to just some daggone virus that somebody decided they wanted to make up and say, it's just spreading quickly, you know. I think a lot of stuff spreads quickly because people ain't keeping themselves clean properly. They ain't bathing properly. They ain't getting in the shower properly or the bath properly or whatever. They ain't, you know, washing their hands and keeping their face washed and different things like that, you know, and just in general hygiene can help keep yourself clean where you're not catching anything, you know, and also, you know, vitamins, you know, eating a lot of fruit and different things like that, you know. A lot of this stuff here, you know, is all part of that success and victory, you know, keeping yourself healthy, keeping yourself clean, keeping yourself motivated, keeping yourself going, keeping yourself on the right path and on the right track, you know. Because as I said before, and I can say it again, we're going to continue to go strong right on through 2020. You're going to see us still going strong right into next year of 2021. Make it 3 years long and strong on this channel. We're going to continue to keep going, y'all. We ain't slowing down. We ain't slowing up one bit for nobody. We ain't slowing up one bit for no daggone virus or anything else like that. Ain't going to let it happen. But as I've said before, you know, I feel like one of the biggest things that really helps out is being prayed up, you know. And I'm not going to get into like a big long preaching ceremony or anything like that. But I mean, prayer works the best for anything, you know. It is what it is. You know, you keep getting prayed up, you won't see how much it works, y'all. You're going to keep. But I also want to say that, you know, I want to thank God for the great and wonderful, beautiful, blessed day that He gave us today. You know, nice and warm, nice and sunny out, you know. Just a great day, you know. Open up your windows a little bit, your doors, whatever. Your screens, enjoy some fresh air for a little bit and everything's out, get some cleaning done, you know. A lot of people say that they bored during a time like this, you know. And as I seen about it and heard about it the other day on Facebook and different social media platforms where it was floating around a young man that was only 32 years old. Only 32, and was so stressed and depressed out of everything that's going on with all this depression and stuff really got to him that he killed himself. Just took himself out. And I feel like, as I was raised and the way I was taught, and I try to live by this, I mean, there ain't nothing that bad or that serious in life that you got to take your life, or you got to take yourself out, that you can't live and strive and survive and keep on going and doing, y'all. I mean, it ain't that bad. You just got to work hard to stay together as a team and a family, and let's get through this, y'all. Because we're going to get it done, you know. But, you know, I want to talk a little bit about something else, you know. Because, as I said before in my last video, we got some big things coming up and going on, you know. Music-wise, you know, and everything else. And, I know you've heard me talk about him a little bit before, a man named Scotty, you know. Scotty Kramer. Got his own channel, you know. You can flip over there and check him out if you ain't never seen it yet, you know. But with all this corona and stuff going on like this, you know, he been down in Florida. And one of his boys off of his channel, a young man, you know, just recently bought his first house, you know, down in Florida. And I support that kind of stuff, you know. I mean, he ain't real old, you know. Young man, you know, probably like 30 years old at the most, maybe, you know, late 20s, you know. And he got his own house, and they went out there, set up a nice, you know, ramp set up in the backyard that they could ride on and do things with and whatever. And anyway, you know, as I've said before, and I can say it again, a man like that, you know, Scotty, after he had his bad accident, you know, and was paralyzed, and after 3 years later, he's getting up and moving around and doing better than he's ever done before now. Because he started out in a wheelchair, moved up to the walker, had a cane for a little while, got away from the cane, and now he's moving around and doing things and getting his exercise and stuff in, you know. And a man like that is just positive inspiration to how you can do anything you want to, you put your mind to it. You can get anything done you want to get done. You put your mind to it, you know. I pretty much do anything I want to. I put my mind to it. I get the idea to get it done, and get things set the way I want to get it done. And I get it done and I do it. A lot of things happen and go on behind the scenes, you know, as I've said before, that nobody knows about. That I don't always talk about big plans for things coming up, you know. I know I've talked about it before. A little bit about the green carpet and stuff like that, you know. And that'll be more to come in future events and stuff like that that's coming up. And big things that are going to happen with a nice, you know, nice party up in Chicago and different things going on, stuff like that. But, anyway, I want to tell y'all, though, the reason I brought up Scotty is because I went out yesterday afternoon and sent that man a nice package to the mail, you know, just to show a little love and support to him and his boys over there on the channel and for the hard work they doing and what they got going on and what's happening with them, you know, because they're staying positive, they being, you know, safe and all this and that through the corona and what's going on, you know, just really taking care of themselves and built that new ramp over at their boys' backyard and stuff like that. So they got a, you know, they got a new different spot to ride besides elsewhere where they've been riding and things they've been doing, because they really ain't going out and hitting up no skate parks or nothing like that once doing, you know, but they're staying positive, you know. And as I've always said all along on this channel through my videos, no matter what goes on, no matter what happens or don't happen, you always have to continue to stay positive and get it done on a daily basis. You can't let nothing slow you up. Can't let nothing hold you back. Can't let nothing, you know, get you down. I mean, as I remember, I heard in an old song. I don't remember exact correct words, you know, so if somebody decides to come on in with a comment and correct me, so be it. Go ahead, you know, but I remember this old song. A lot of people used to skate to back when and stuff like that. Had a nice, decent little beat to it, you know. Said something about it. Can't nobody take my stride. Can't nobody hold me down. Oh no, I've got to keep on moving. Something like that. But anybody that's old school knows what I'm talking about is gonna know the song and what I'm talking about, you know, and who it was, an artist or something like that, you know. Maybe they feel, hey, what up, Bonez? I'm gonna refresh your memory. You know, or maybe they put a link to the song down in a comment or something, so be it, you know. And I mean, you know, I don't always expect somebody to comment on a video when I post one, you know, but if someone feels the need to comment on this one, do so, you know. I wouldn't mind hearing from some of y'all to see how you're doing through this corona situation and everything else that's going on and what's happening. And let's just, you know, see what's up with y'all, see what's happening, you know. I wanted to get back in here and let y'all know your boy doing good, your boy staying blessed, your boy staying up with it, keeping up with it, getting through this, getting it done, you know, just making it happen, making it work, you know, getting things done. You know, I ain't going to let this corona slow me down. I ain't going to let nothing slow me down. I'm going to continue to keep on going and keep doing what I got to do to get things done and make it happen, make it work, you know, make a session just, you know, hot and ready to go. But anyway, you know, because, you know, like I said about that little, you know, that nice small package I sent out yesterday to Scotty over on his channel with, you know, things he's got going on and stuff he's doing, you know. He's always got different games he's playing over on his channel. And a lot of times, he likes to play something what they call the game of bike. And if you don't know what that is, you need to look it up. But I'll tell you flat out, you know, a game of bike is similar to like what a game of pig is in basketball. You got to kind of match each other and go back and forth, or else if you can't match the other person with what they doing, you got to take a letter. And basically, they spelling bike, B-I-K-E, instead of pig, P-I-G, like they do in basketball, you know. But anyway, you know, I had a recent idea that came up and hit me, and I designed a new game. It's like a, you know, a card game of bike, basically. You're playing bike with a card game, you know. And I decided to send that man something nice, you know, to show a little love, support, and respect, like I said, for him and his boys on his channel, and the hard work they doing and what they putting in, you know. Because like I said before, you know, one good, you know, anybody knows this for sure, that one good deed deserves another. And as I've always said, you know, it ain't always all about the money. It ain't always all about the big bucks and getting paid and doing things, you know. I mean, sometimes you're just getting your name out there, getting heard, getting seen, moving around, you know, traveling, going to different spots, and doing your thing is what it's all about. You know, helping one another out, you know, and getting through things, you know, being successful, you know, in other ways besides always worried about just collecting the high dollar, making the big dollar. Yeah, the money's nice, you know, but if you're like most people where you go out there and you look at it and always be worried about, you know, what you got to do to collect money and what you got to do to get that money instead of just, you know, thinking about it smartly and wisely, 9 times out of 10, you never get anywhere. You know, because the thing is, I feel like you can't let the money control you. You got to control the money. A lot of people, you know, you see someone, for instance, for an example, who won the lottery. The money starts coming in, and what happens? They go crazy. They got to start spending a lot of money. They got to start blowing a lot of money. They got to start wasting a lot of money, and then they wind up broke. Same way, you know, small-time movie stars, actors on a TV show, people in the music business, for instance, is a more better example, or anything of that nature. When you see someone, the money starts coming in. They got to go out and feel like they got to spend all this money. They got to have this new fancy jewelry. They got to have these new fancy Jordans and all these nice clothes and everything else to idolize everybody else and mimic everybody else, you know, and get things done, you know. And I mean, it ain't got to be like that. You ain't always got to go out and spend the big, you know, high dollar, as I've always said before, to look fancy, put one on them, or get things done. It ain't got to be like that, you know. I could go out, you know, and spend maybe $60 or a little less, whatever it costs, and get a simple casual pair of DCs, you know. Wear them all day long, you know. They're comfortable, they're nice, they get the job done. A lot of people like wearing Vans, you know. Nothing wrong with it. But, you know, you get my point, and you catch my drift, as I, you know, talked about before on things like this. But I was thinking about it a minute ago before I got ready to do this video coming into this, you know, that I remember way back, you know, a couple years ago when I did my very first video for this channel. And anyone that has seen that video and been watching and following me all the way up through until now, where we're at, on video 72, knows the struggle and what this channel has been through to get to where it's at. And like I said, I don't get paid off of this channel. I don't make big bucks off of this channel or get rich off of this channel because I feel like, you know, I'd be getting rich off of my subscribers. I'd be getting rich off of my viewers and everything like that, you know. And it'd be like, you know, I'd feel like you was robbing somebody or you was taking something out away from someone or off of someone that may need it, you know. But yet they're watching the video and here, you know, they lose a little more each time they're watching it because of ads and viewers and whatever the case might be of how they, you know, they ranking the money, you know. Because a lot of people, they start a YouTube channel thinking they're going to get rich off of it quick or they're going to make the big money or the high dollar. But I'll tell you right now, because I know from dealing with things and doing stuff behind the scenes, it really ain't like that. Excuse me for a second, y'all. But I mean, you don't make the big money off of that. You don't make the high dollar off of that. Where most people get more of their money is off of merchandise. Or going out and doing shows. Or going to events. Going to parties, you know, and different things and whatever they're doing. And just building themselves up, you know. And gaining that noticeability is where a lot of that money comes from more so. You know, because, yeah, you know, a lot of people know you get paid by YouTube ads on here, you know, and so forth with your music and different things you're doing, you know, you get paid off of ads and subscriptions and stuff like that, and whatever the case might be, but, excuse me, y'all, you don't make the big bucks off. You don't make no high dollar off of that. But, excuse me, but as I've said, that's not what it's all about, you know. It ain't always got to be like that. And as I've always said all the way through, and I can still, to this day, continue to tell y'all that I'm going to continue to keep it straight. 1, 0, 0. Always going to be 100 with y'all. Always. Because like I said, I feel like if I can't keep it 100 with y'all, who gonna keep it 100 with y'all? Who gonna keep it straight with y'all, you know? Who gonna keep it real with y'all? Who gonna keep it straight with y'all, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever term people like to use nowadays for something like that. Because I know you know, different terminologies and terms and slang terms and whatever, is always changing, always ever changing. People using different things, you know. But anyway, you know, I just want to get in here real quick with y'all, make sure everybody was staying safe, make sure everybody was well and staying blessed and doing that thing, as well as, you know, your boy over here, you know, keeping it real with y'all, staying well, staying blessed. I'm staying healthy, you know, taking my vitamins, eating fruit, and different things like that, you know. I did a few weeks ago, you know, I went out to the store and got some stuff and made this big old real nice fruit salad, you know, I had been eating on. And, I mean, it's just little things like that that, you know, just keep yourself going. But anyway, I'm about to get out of here, you know. It was nice to get in here with y'all with another video, see what's up with y'all, let y'all know what's going on, you know, and I'll keep y'all posted and keep y'all in the loop about what's going on with new music and, you know, different things coming out like that and all. And get with y'all, keep y'all on the update, you know, about that package I sent out yesterday to Scotty and what's happening, you know. Because I'm sure sooner or later he get that nice special package right there. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a video about it. Guarantee you, he's going to be talking about that one. You know, because a lot of times, you know, I'll tell you this real quick too. A lot of times, you know, when you send out a package or you're talking to someone in person or however you doing things, there's a lot of people that may know this, but a lot of people that, you know, may not totally understand it, or a lot of people that may not know this. A lot of times, well, I want to say about 90% of the time, actually, it's always all about how you present yourself, you know, how you act in front of others, you know, how you just portray yourself in front of others, you know. Not about just being dressed, putting your style on, putting one on them, you know, your swagger, however people want to say it like that. It ain't always all about just that, you know, how you're talking, how you're wording yourself, how you're presenting yourself, you know. How did you write that letter out, you know? How did you address that letter, you know? How did you address things in general? You know, to just really, so to speak, put one on them, unless your swagger shine a little bit and just let them know, hey, you care, you know? Because that's pretty much what I did, you know? I just told Scotty flat out, man, I just let the brother know, hey, I care. You know what I mean? I appreciate the hard work you putting in. I appreciate the things you're doing, you know? And I appreciate everything about you and your channel and what's going on. And I just wanted that man to know that, you know, I'm sending out a little love and prayers your way and this and that, you know, just to do something nice for somebody. And anyway, you know, like I said, anybody feels the need to comment on this video, you know, you want to let somebody know how you doing, you want to chime in right quick, you know, hey, great work, Bonez, keep it up, whatever. You know, I'm doing great over here, you know, I'm staying blessed, I'm healthy, I'm alive, whatever, so be it. Leave one down in the comments. And if you're somebody who's watching this video, you're new to the channel, you know, feel free to look down below and, you know, hit the like button or whatever, or hit the subscribe button, you know, hit that little bell for the notifications, and, you know, just get some support in for your boy on this channel. Let me know what's up. Let me know what's good. I'm about to get out of here. We'll get with y'all later. Much love. Peace.